wise man once described jetrunning as the perfect combination of athleticism and engineering. It's where the frontier of science meets the breaking point of human metal and highly monetizable video broadcasting. My name is Nick Acaster, caster of the stars, and I welcome you to a journey across the globe filled with more bone-breaking speed and reckless competition than you could ever dream of. I welcome you to the world of jetrunning.
Ready to go, Nina?
Yeah, just tying my jet shoes real quick. Give me a sec.
1.
Don't!
Mic test. 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
How's the leg doing? The cast just came off. You can wait a couple more days, you know.
I'm fine. I've been on the bench all winter. I'm not waiting another day.
You. But don't come crying to me if it backfires, okay? I assume you don't need a refresher on the rules?
Run, jump, slide, shoot the target, cross the finish sphere, try not to fall along the way, and repeat. You know I know that.
Do I? Because I'm pretty sure you fell and broke your leg last time we were here.
Jetrunners fall all the time. That's what the quantum rewinder's for. It's not my fault that mine decided to stop working out of nowhere. Just shut up and cast, will you?
Alright, if you say so. And today we're witnessing some next level jetrunning. And who's leading the charge? None other than the Queen of New York herself, Nina White.
I'm not sure if I like that nickname, Jacques. It's a bit much, don't you think?
Too bad, Queen. Half of New York is already using it.
Half of New York doesn't even know I exist.
Yeah, duh. The other half I'm talking about.
So I'm just that polarizing, am I?
Oh, yeah? Now, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna show us how it's done? The least you can do is beat Mark's time from the other day. Happy Dicks? He gets like 80% of the track. It's ridiculous.
With no due respect, I can beat Mark's times without shoes on.
This is it. Uh-oh. Get it. Good run. Thank you.
You know you're allowed to sleep, right? As a matter of fact, you'd be better off for it.
The game never sleeps, so why should I?
Because I'm arguing with a brick wall, aren't I? Okay.
Oh, 100%. I still need to get in a few more runs on this track before they tear it down for the summer, and there's not really a lot you can do to stop me. I can sleep while the park's closed.
Oh, that's right. Hey, Mom's making beans for dinner tomorrow, by the way. The good kind. You're more than welcome to join us if you can. Well, get out of bed by then.
Fine. I promise to be in bed early enough not to miss dinner. Again.
Wouldn't want to miss the beans!
Wouldn't miss them for the world.
Hello? Nina? Are you there?
You made it!
What even is this place?
Some old shabby underground tracks the street runners used to use before the park tracks opened.
Who am I even supposed to catch for down here?
Don't know, but I need somewhere to practice while the park track is closed. And while it should be safe since quantum rewinders practically never break, I still need someone who can carry me out of here if something goes wrong.
Carry you out of here? Me? Okay. I know I look tough and talk a lot of shit, but you know you can bench press me, right?
You'll find a way.
Sun doesn't shine might not be ideal, but I'd be damned if I said you weren't improving.
Yeah, and I don't have a second to lose. It's only like half a year until the America's Open. Imagine if I do well.
Well? No, dream bigger! You're going to sweep the entire thing. I read about this. It's all about manifesting success through visualization. So visualize big!
I'm not gonna visualize a delusion, Jacques. Some of the best runners in the world are going to compete. But it would be nice to do well enough to land a sponsorship. Just so I don't have to spend so much time chasing advertisement gigs to pay rent, you know?
That's what I'm talking about! Visualize the crap out of paying that rent! Because I'm telling you, sponsors are going to line up to work with the Queen of New York. They just, need to find out you exist, that's all.
Thanks, Jacques.
You know...
What?
We should invite more people down here.
To a flooded and abandoned subway tunnel?
Yeah, why not? It's not like flowing water is poisonous, right? So close! A lesser runner would never emotionally recover from a fall like that. But the Queen of New York is not like most runners. No matter when or where it happens, she hits the quantum rewinder and tries again.
Damn right!
The old runners weren't kidding around when they built this track. Hitting your targets is hard enough with your feet on the ground. But this track barely has any solid footing to rely on. Also, a big shout out to the crowd tonight! Every one of you who showed up is witnessing something special! This is a product of a bygone era, a slightly less sanitary era. But most importantly, it's a piece of history. Jet running history! Let me hear you make some noise!
the run.